to this new episode. I'm your host, Alex Figueroa, and before we get started, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, smash that bell button, so every time new videos are out weekly, you guys will be notified. But let's get right into my Jaws 4K Steelbook movie review plus unboxing. But let's get right into it. The movie itself, and you know in this channel, guys, when I review, I do not throw a perfect score for a movie. It's very rare. But to me, Jaws is a 5 out of a 5. Hands down, it is a perfect movie in my eyes. That's why I give it a 5 out of 5. But for those of you who have not seen Jaws and want to know the plot line, this is a non-spoiler version of the plot. A shark comes to this community, raise chaos. It takes a sheriff, a sea biologist or shark biologist, and a fisherman to take down this beast. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. A big great white just comes to the city, to the town of, I think, Amityville, the name of the town. And it takes a sheriff, a biologist, and a fisherman to take him down. Look, that is the simplest plot, but the movie is so terrifying. And to me, it still holds up till now. Has a lot of great moments in the movie. I don't want to say them again because I don't want to spoil it for people who have not seen the movie, but there's tons of great moments in this movie. Great character development Steven Spielberg threw into this film. I think the script is just perfect. You feel for the characters, especially, I'm just going to say one scene when they're in the boat and Richard Dreyfuss and Quinn, Robert Shaw, they're telling their stories, and that's more character development. And we kind of already saw what Brody, the main character of the sheriff, Brody, we kind of know his character, like he doesn't like water, but now he's on a boat in the water. So you kind of see that play throughout where he's afraid of water, and then gradually he's not being afraid of the water. He has to now go face to face with this beast. And I think it's fantastic. I think the script is amazing. I think the score is fantastic, which I'm going to talk about once we get to the audio of this movie. But again, if you have not seen Jaws, I highly recommend it. This movie still terrifies me till now. I mean, I still jump at it. I don't know why. I still know what comes, but it's just a great movie overall. In terms of 4K, listen, I'm going to be totally honest with you. This is an absolute 5 out of a 5 for a 1975 film. And the reason why, again, is it HDR, like colors popping all over the place? Absolutely not. But the way they color graded it back to the original look of 1975 still fascinates me. And I'm going to talk about that on the special features. But again, the colors are so vivid. It's natural palette. It's not over the top colors. Everything's so natural, but you can see the enhancements that they did on the film. And I absolutely love it, especially the scene in the beginning when the girl's running in the beach at night and you see the sunset in the back. It looks like they shot it now, and it looks so great. The new color grading they gave this movie, and rightfully so. It needed to be color graded to match the whole high definition that we're up to now. And a lot of other films have not done that. When you see a 4K transfer, it looks like crap. And you're like, wait, why didn't I go back and clean it? This one, you could tell that the color grader dude, they went back and they touched up everything. They fixed, they resurrected this movie to look perfect, and they succeeded. That's why I gave it a 5 out of 5, a perfect video, a 5 out of a 5. It is crystal clear. Again, it's a 1975 film. Is there blurry scenes? Look, there's blur 1 or 2, maybe 3 throughout the movie. But again, this is a 1975 film, so I give the pass on that because they didn't have that great of camera that we have now. Like all the digital cameras and everything now is so technically better than what they had in 1975. So I'm going to give that a pass. But certain scenes, man, it looks crystal clear. And I'm like, holy hell. They actually restored it great. And I gave it a 5. I was like, you know what? This will be getting a 5 out of a 5 across, because it looks, you could tell the difference between a VHS, a Blu-ray, and a 4K. And that's why I give it a 5 out of 5 on video. Audio, you're getting a Dolby Atmos, and you could freaking hear it. I'm telling you, I never knew when Jaws whatever happens at the end, I don't want to spoil it, but what happens at the end to Jaws, and then you hear a dinosaur sound. I never heard of that. I never heard the dinosaur sound until the Dolby Atmos. It's crazy. It is bizarre. I did not know you hear a dinosaur sound screeching or roaring at what happens to Jaws at the end. Again, it is phenomenal. The Atmos, they did a fantastic job on the transfer on the audio. Also, I mean, from the score, the dum dum. It is so bassy, and it feels like, man, someone's gonna get eaten, and you feel it, and it's so great. The audio, I mean, the dialogue so clear, people screaming in the beach, that looks all fantastic. In terms of extra features, now guys, this is something new I'm going to do on this channel from now on, because I saw some of my older videos and I was like, you know what? This is something I want to bring back to this reviews, like all my 4K reviews. So check this out. I'm going to show you guys the menus and 4K extra features and Blu-ray extra features, so you get to see and compare and contrast what the Blu-ray comes with and what the 4K comes with. So now sit back and enjoy the menus of the Blu-ray and 4K disc and the special features. So sit back and enjoy. All right, guys, so we're here on the menu of the 4K for Jaws. So let's check this out. So you have the basics, you got the play, then right after, you got right next to it, you have the chapter, you got setup, then you got the bonuses. Now this is where it's pretty interesting. You got the making of Jaws, that is a whopping 2 hours and 2 minutes. Then you have the shark is still working, the impact and legacy of Jaws, that's a whopping 1 hour and 47 minutes. Then you have Jaws the Restoration, which they show you how to do that 4K. That's 8 minutes and 29 seconds. And of course, you have more. You got deleted scenes and outtakes. That's 13 minutes and 34 seconds. Then you got From the Set. That is 8 minutes and 34 seconds. Then you got, of course, the theater trailer. That's 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Again, this is what you get in the 4K version of Jaws. So yeah, so let's head over now to the Blu-ray and let's check out the menu and the special features that come in the Blu-ray and see if it's different from the 4K version of Jaws. So let's check it out. All right, guys, so we're here on the Jaws Blu-ray menu. Now, look, it's very typical setup, play, chapters, setup, of course, extras. So we're going to check out the extra features that come on this Blu-ray disc. And of course, you got deleted scenes, outtakes, the making of Jaws, the shark is still working, the impact. So it looks like it has everything that the 4K offers. The only difference is Jaws archives. That is not on the 4K disc. This comes with storyboard, production photos, marketing Jaws, and Jaws Phenom. That's everything that's on that archive. And of course, you get the theater, the trailer, and then my scenes, and then the D box, which is, I guess that's a different feature. Which I really don't know because it had like this whole paragraph. I'm not going to read it. But again, this is the menu and this is the extra features you get on the Blu-ray. I still prefer the 4K menu system over the Blu-ray. But again, you get this one extra feature, which is Jaws archives in the extra features of the Blu-ray. So let's head back and finish off Jaws 4K review. So there you have it, guys. I give this extra features a 5 out of 5. You get tons of extra features. And when I tell you tons, you get tons. You get the making of, which I think is like a 2-hour documentary. The best. Now, let me just tell you something. I give it a 5 out of 5. For those of you who do not understand how 4K restoration happens to all these 4K movies, I mean, 1970 movies, 80s and 90s, how do they restore them? Please watch the Jaws 4K restoration, and that is they're going to show you exactly how they took the footage and how they transformed it to digital and how they cleaned it up. After watching that, I take more appreciation now on my reviews and on certain movies that I see that they did not do a great job, because Universal did a great job taking this film and making it so much better. Like if you saw it back in 1975. And I give them a lot of credit to Universal. So that's a thumbs up to you guys. Look, overall, guys, this is going to be the first time in this channel. This 4K Steelbook from Jaws, it's a whopping 25 out of 25. That's right. It's a perfect score. Overall rating, it's a 5 out of 5. Hands down. If you guys do not have Jaws in 4K, did not pick it up, if it's sold out, please get your hands on it, because it's going to sell out. I'm going to tell you right now, the Steelbook will sell out. Even the 4K versions will sell out with the booklet. I don't have that. I know my friend Ken does, and he said it's pretty cool. So please run out. And I'm telling you right now, I'm being an advocate right now. Get yourself a copy of Jaws. If you have not seen it, get it in 4K, get it digitally. You're going to see the difference in the transfer from audio, like I said, audio from the video and the 4K. All that is popping. All that is good. It's a great, fantastic movie. I give it a perfect score. Again, now guys, I'm going to show you guys the unboxing of Jaws, the 4K Steelbook, so you guys can see what cover and the inside cover will look like if you purchase the Steelbook. So sit back and enjoy the 4K Steelbook of 1975 Jaws. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the Steelbook unboxing of Jaws from 1975. Again, if you guys have not picked it up, they're still deciding on it, please pick up the film. It is worth the $30. I think it was $20 for the regular 4K and $27 for the Steelbook. Telling you, get yourself a copy. That's all I got to say. But again, before I end this video, please, tonight we're going live again with Levels of Geek Live. Me and mid-level critic Ken from Mid-Level Media. We're joining forces again to go on at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tonight's show is going to be jam-packed of media news, 4K reviews, and more. And again, I'm giving you a little sneak tip. Tonight, we're going to be revealing our top 10 Steven Spielberg films. So please join the conversation tonight at 9 p.m. You guys could chat with us, chime in. What's your top 10 Steven Spielberg films? We also going to be talking about the 4K review of Jaws that came out yesterday. So again, guys, that is tonight at 9 p.m. on this channel, Ultra HD Geek, Levels of Geek Live, tonight at 9 p.m. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, smash that bell button, so every time new videos are out, you guys will be notified. Until then, geek out.